Hey Snazzy people, welcome back to Snazzy Tech Media. It's a beautiful day. I just had a nice long walk. I thought I would have a little discussion while I'm enjoying this beautiful day about the recent 3-day announcement event that Apple had. Now, the things I'm going to cover is the iPhone, the updated MacBook line, and what it means for us as a creator. They came out with an iPhone 17e, which has been considered as a budget-friendly iPhone, which has the A19 chip, starts with 256 gigabytes of storage, 48 megapixel feature camera, obviously USB-C, MagSafe, and we'll also have the action button and the Face ID feature. Now, the biggest difference between the rest of the iPhone 17 family is that the iPhone 17e has only one camera. Now, for one camera, it still shoots in 4K and it's still pretty impressive, so that's not bad for a budget-friendly phone, especially for people that just want a solid iPhone without the Pro features, like with a Pro Max or a regular iPhone. So let's get to the biggest part of the news, is the MacBook lineup. Now, it's kind of interesting. They also created a budget-friendly MacBook called the MacBook Neo, and it's been starting at $599, which I find kind of interesting, but it's not as powerful as the MacBook Air and the MacBook Pro. It's really for students and for people that do very light work and don't do a lot of heavy-duty editing, exporting and stuff like that I do. And also it's interesting that they're also kind of bold with the colors, which is not my thing, but I can see the appeal, but you have to go check them out. But let's get to the biggest part of the MacBook lineup that I'm really excited about is, well, two MacBook stuff that I'm excited about. It's the updated MacBook Air M5. Now, as you know, I have the MacBook Air M3, and it's a 2024 version. Now, the standard improvements in the chip and the RAM options and stuff like that, but from a creative standpoint, is it going to be useful for me to upgrade from an M3 to an M5 Air? No, it won't exactly future-proof my needs. So, with that in mind, I've focused on the MacBook Pro line. Now, there are three options that the MacBook Pro line has. It's the M5, the M5 Pro, and the M5 Max. Now, I'm going to be focusing on the M5 Pro because that's going to be a little bit more budget-friendly as I can get from my budget in the future. Not getting it right away, but in the future. It will future-proof my needs because it will have the obviously better chip, more RAM options, more storage options, and the biggest thing for me though is that I'm going to have more ports. I'll have 3 USB-C ports, an HDMI port, which is kind of cool, and the SD slot, which I'm really excited about because if I get the more powerful camera, if I don't really want to have to wait for my phone or my camera to download everything wirelessly like I do now, I can just take the SD slot out and then put the SD card in the slot and transfer it down, bada bada boom, and I'm done. Now, for me, as a creator, I want to be able to do a lot of Final Cut Pro editing, a lot of instances studio rendering, and more powerful multitasking capabilities across multiple applications. Now, that's the most important thing for me, especially since right now I'm trying to be a creator on top of doing my normal work, so I gotta have a significantly powerful machine. Hence why I'm focusing on the MacBook Pro M5 Pro. That's a mouthful. So that's all I know. So that's my take on the Apple announcements. And if you've seen the announcements yourself, and you have some of your favorite things that stood out to you on those announcements, drop a comment below. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Until then, stay snazzy, and enjoy the beautiful day wherever you are.